when I paid for it, I had the disposable income.
Mm-hmm.
Triple?
The full trifecta.
Did you add? Who'd you add? Just
What
give me
color is
color.
the app?
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't know the green app, but okay. That music note shit.
Green app. Make sure you update the title, Cliff. No, I did not. Where am I hearing my voice from?
Everywhere.
It is everywhere.
Oh, I forgot to open up stream and pop up chat so I can actually communicate with our viewers.
That's what I meant
On
by
the
everywhere. I had everything open. I'm like, which tab am I hearing voices from? You see what it says now? Uh-huh. A floating. I think Christina mentioned it. Mm-hmm. Why are you in bright mode? Fuck off. Thank you.
Not really. I mean, it's a super. I can give you a bare bones one.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
give a recap every week as someone just takes it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Started off the session at the bottom of the bridge, just coming out of the hatch, grabbing the newest rune. Desmond turning off the rune at the request of Thrain because people were endlessly suffering, constantly coming back to life and dying in agony. Thrain didn't like that.
There will be more to this. That will
Um,
happen eventually.
hey, who's doing recap? So, damn. So, everyone got together. We gathered around Desmond. Desmond activated one of his fly elixir spray things. Everyone started floating up to the top of the bridge. And as we neared the top, we spotted a cultist peeking over. Magical shackles appeared around everyone. Everyone except for Desmond managed to break off the shackles past their save. And as Desmond started falling down, he told the party to, or told Roderick to kill the guy. So the party engaged with the cultists. As they got to the top, they seen a bunch more cultists up there. So eventually, we just got into an all-out fight with the cultist. A lot of back and forth of getting to the top, climbing onto the bridge, the cultists hitting us with a blast that would knock us back off, and at the same time hitting us with a hold person that would paralyze us and stop us from flying. So we would start plummeting down to the bottom where there were white rapids and just a giant rushing river. So we fought them for a long time, a lot of flying back, getting blasted, flying back, getting blasted. Um, I don't remember how Nell went down.
with with a contorted woman that do the fire boom boom
Oh,
grabbing
right.
me as it fell off,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there was
and
one of
then
those
Roderick
things.
shooting it and it nearly exploding, and
Yeah, so
or it rather
along with
it
the
did
cultists,
explode.
there was a Beadrill, a contorted woman. Um, Esmeralda did some kind of spell or effect on it to make it start freaking out. Um, one of the times when Nell got blasted and flew off of the bridge, this contorted woman, for some reason, marked Nell as a target and jumped on them and was pretty adamant about only going for Nell. And as Nell was floating and the contorted woman was hanging onto Nell, it had died. It did its explosion, and that pretty much took out Nell. Um, Again, lots of floating back up, getting knocked off, getting held. Eventually, as we whittled the cultists down, Thrain had floated up and attempted to activate one of the runes, the one that has necrotic essence to it. And it didn't go as planned, and there was a giant necrotic explosion that hit him. So he starts plummeting down, and at the same time, the effect of Desmond's potion was wearing off on everyone. And Desmond had just gotten knocked off. Roderick had just gotten knocked off. Esmeralda got to Nell as they were free falling and dimension doored both of them back onto the bridge. So Desmond grabbed onto Roderick, wrapped him around his back, tell him to hold on while we save Thrain. Then everyone goes into a free fall. Desmond delivers a cure wounds and a potion of flight to Thrain through his familiar. Just, I believe, 20 feet above the ground. Thrain comes to, drinks the potion, and doesn't smash against the floor. And that's where we end it.
I should probably actually join the campaign, huh? Wasn't even in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we need to roll positives. Thank you. Hey, Roger gets to see how a drain feels.
What, did he roll a 7?
No. Walking speed reduced by 5.
Keep loading. Come on.
Hey.
Here we go. Table of fate. 5. Ciao.
You're muted, Cliff. X plus 1.
Apparently you are not heard on stream.
Correct.
Maybe. Thank you for letting us know, Capital.
I still don't hear you.
It should be now. I think. Yeah, it looks like it is. La da da da.
There.
You know, I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Capital, I think that I should just start doing it where I'm muted throughout the whole stream, and you just have to infer what I'm saying. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I don't see where I can do spell save DC on here, unfortunately.
It's okay, I don't usually have spell saves anyways. Not with this character.
Well, it's spell save DC or spell attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, do you cast Moonbeam?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's spell save.
It's not like super common that I do.
Yeah,
but
fair.
like that's why I said I don't really.
Fair.
It's because like yeah, I've got some things that matters for, but typically I don't, and I'm also very low on spell slots.
Yeah, I'll try to remember, but if so, then when you cast them, just add a +1 to that. So nat 20 for the group since I subbed and couldn't hear Clip for a very critical part of the story. It's fine. What did I say that was critical?
Don't worry about it.
I don't remember saying anything important. Okay. I think I'm all caught up here. I wouldn't know. Exactly. If you don't know, it didn't happen. Alright, so we'll pick it up where we left off, which I think was at the end of Esmeralda's turn.
I know. Yeah, that sounds right.
And it was going into Desmond's turn, I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
I mean, Desmond's next.
Well, I know
I'm
on Thrain's turn he landed.
Yeah.
I don't
can't
remember if
remember
Esmeralda landed.
Esmeralda doing anything. I'm pretty sure we ended like at the end of the round.
We didn't end at the end of the round. I know that.
Then I don't.
If we ended at the end of the round, I'd be dead.
Right. Hang on, I'm working on it.
I think Christina's turn
Slow.
is his turn. Her turn.
That was
Well,
she was pantomiming.
No, or
Yeah, she's like pointing to herself, but she's still muted.
It's very
I'm
helpful.
picking my moves before I say anything.
That's what you're supposed to do, like in the time leading up to now. That's fine then. Yeah, we'll just say it is Esmeralda's turn then. So when you pick
I know
your
we had
moves-
ended it right before I did anything.
Okay, that works.
I remember because I was mad because I was like, it's my turn.
So you had a whole week to figure out what you were gonna do.
Right. You probably even
I
thought
had a
about it
whole week
once.
to catch up on homework, and I didn't do it like 2 hours before.
Ooh.
you said at the end we pick it up. Round 7, Desmond's turn.
There you go. I could have swore that that's what it was, but
I just went back and watched stream because you just rolled your vicious mockery that we leveled up from, what was it, 1d6 to 2d6 or whatever.
all right. Well, before we get into Desmond's turn, in order, Desmond, Esmeralda, Nell, Roderick, Thrain, I know a lot of these are like conditional.
Yeah, if I don't crit, mine don't do shit.
There you go. So keep track of those. And before we go into this, thanks to Capital, we now have 4 golden D20s that are at your disposal.
Ooh.
And Sin, you have a nat 19.
I do?
Well, yeah,
Well,
you
you
did
did
the recap.
Oh. What the hell did I get that for?
I mean, if you don't want it, that's fine. You don't have to have it.
You rolled a nat 19. Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right, and let's do this and we'll do and this.
I liked that.
That was very fun on my ears.
Yeah.
All right, Desmond, you have just hit the bottom of you guys all landed, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
they're about to land.
Okay. So we're 80 feet down.
Well, technically, I think at this point,
Okay.
because you're falling 60 feet every time.
So during these 6 seconds of falling, after seeing Thrain not splatter he turns his attention to him and Roderick. Throws together the exact same potion that he just made for Thrain. So, pop my last level 1 heal or spell slot. He makes another flight potion. Pops his inspiration. So glad we get one of those at the beginning. Because I had 2 saved up at the end of last session. So throws his potion together. They're getting dangerously close to the floor, and as soon as it's ready, throws on the atomizer on top of it, shakes it up a little bit, pours his magic into it, and douses himself and Roderick with the flight.
All right.
So and I believe they were face down because Roderick turned them around and like kicked off.
Yeah, I mean, however you want to say, it was. I mean, with you all spinning and shit as you're falling, if you have some monochrome of control of yourself, then I think whatever you say that you're doing, you're doing.
Yeah, so straight face down in a free fall, shakes it together, sprays it, and they just slow to a stop. And as they stop, he rights himself and just like pulls Roderick's hands off of his shoulders. He just like looks at him and nods.
So you guys are free falling. You do the atomizer as it envelops you. You guys start to coast a little bit, and then you guys get flipped upside down as Roderick's echo, who is on top of everybody, continues falling at full speed and pulls you all with momentum, and he just goes. And as soon as he gets 30 feet away from Roderick, he just shatters.
So I feel like there would be a moment of Roderick and Desmond both looking down, then looking up, then nodding.
Yeah.
There'd probably be like a
Oh,
moment of what the
Roderick.
fuck. Like as you start to slow down a little bit, you just feel yourself get yanked as you see the echo just like. The echo just
like-
gives Roderick the look again, like.
The look Yoshi gives
I'm
you
sorry.
when you jump off of him.
They're like Desmond has a little bit of a furrowed brow. Then, as the echo shatters, he's like, "Okay."
Got that
Wait, which
moment
one
of like,
did I
fuck,
have?
which one was that?
That's what Thrain was rolling for. He's just kind of looking up at this point, like, okay, now they gotta stop falling.
Yeah, you're watching them fall, and then as they get about 60 or so feet in front of you, you see them kind of like twirl for a second, and you see Roderick continue to fall, and then about 30 feet above you, you see it just shatter, and then that's when you know for sure it was the echo and not Roderick Prime.
Oh, okay.
So
So a little
then-
warning next time.
10 feet of movement just down. We're not making it back up.
No. Now let's brother got this.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, Thrain.
Hang on. Using that perception roll, since I kind of was staring at them, how do they look health-wise?
Give me a medicine roll with advantage. Roderick, who's now closer to you because of them being spun upside down at that point. Like you could see as Roderick is like hanging upside down, you could see some blood like stained onto his clothes, and you see he looks a little bruised. And Desmond, from what you could tell, looks fine.
Okay. Inventory back. Okay.
And they are 50 feet above you still. If you fly upwards, they could be 40 feet above you if that matters for anything you plan on doing.
Nope, they look fine.
Okay.
They're not as bad as I am. Yeah. 200 there. I don't have anything that can even reach that far, so... No, thanks.
Dash a Rooney. That's all you got.
Dash where?
Ascend. I love that so much. It does a lot for my brain.
Do I have one of those? Alright.
A brain?
I'm gonna-
I guess not.
I don't
Damn.
think so. I'm gonna... Is this bonus action or action? Well, bonus action, I can't do that because I'm out of channel divinities. That's my turn. I'm gonna kind of get closer to them, but not really. Just
Yeah.
walk 5 feet over.
So on Roderick's turn here, you don't really have much you could do movement-wise as you're still kind of falling. I guess if you want to, you could break apart and swim at your own. But just for brevity of this scene here, is there anything that the three of you have plans on doing to leverage the battle above at all?
Desmond
Me.
could do something. It's gonna take 2 rounds to set up, and it's barely gonna be any kind of help. But he could do something.
Well, let me know, because if you guys, if you three are out of this scene, you all can whisper to one another, sidebar what you're doing if you want to, and then we could just focus on the bridge. If there's something that you plan on doing to actually be in the rest of the scene too, then let me know. Then I'll keep going back to your guys' turn.
Okay. It's round 7 right now, so it would be 8, 9. At the end of round 9, so at the start of next round, Desmond's gonna send Ava flying up full speed. But at the end of round 9, Ava would reach the top.
What's her fly speed?
50.
Okay, so 200 feet exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So-
by round 10, then I'll be able to help.
I forgot that they only fall at 10 feet per round.
Mm-hmm.
I would have floated up 10 feet just to get closer because I need to talk to him.
That's a easy problem to solve.
Yep.
Roger's just gonna ask between the two of them. Can any of you do the mind talking thing to see if they're good?
That's what I was coming up to talk to you guys about.
Not that far.
And I have no angle to shoot anything. I knew there's a legend of a guy whose heart could beat so fast he can curve bullets, but that's just a myth. I haven't learned that technique yet.
Have you wanted to?
Yes.
You got the ricochet bullets now down. You gotta learn that one.
All right. Back up on the bridge proper, Nell.
Nell is gonna move here. And then how does this work? 15-foot cube. How make 15? No.
Right click
Eh.
pointers.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Draw square. Can I get them both?
Without
Is
hitting
that-
Esmeralda,
That
Yeah.
hits them both. Did you mean to move or no?
I mean, I've got to be there because it's Thunderwave, so it's just gonna come out right in front of me.
So here then. Is
Yeah.
it 15 feet in front of you? And is it a cube or is it a cone?
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con save.
15-foot cube originating from you? That's so fucking weird.
yeah, that is
Yeah,
interesting.
it's stupid, but that's how Thunderwave is, and yeah.
I guess Thunder Wave is kind of like a wave of water you're
Yeah,
pushing.
it's expanding from the point of origin in
That
all
would still be
directions.
cone. But yeah.
I mean, if it's projecting from Nell, then it's a cone. Yeah.
I don't like either one of those.
What?
Like the cone. Or the whatchamacallit. That makes way more sense
Like
to
if
me.
it was a hemisphere? I don't know.
This makes way more sense to me. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it as a cone, and yes, both of them would be hit.
Great. So, casting it at level 3.
Are there any saves to it?
Yes. Con save.
That doesn't have a lot of saves.
Don't just click the save button. Don't make them actually roll it.
Oh yeah, because Nell has a +1 to this, doesn't she? They.
Don't make them actually roll it.
Yeah, just click the
Like,
button that says what
unclick
it.
them?
Yeah, just untarget. That'll work. Is there like a half damage or fails or anything like that?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Wait, on a failed save, 2d8, and push 10 feet away on successful save, half damage isn't pushed.
Okay, then let me do this then real quick. Thick voice, satiric. Let me just put on them. Save -1. Alright, go ahead and target them again, and then go ahead and just roll it flat out.
Okay. Oop. Fuck that one guy.
Alright, yeah, one made it, one didn't. So now you should just roll damage normally. And
Yeah,
then...
confirm your nat 20.
Alright.
Fuck you! What a shit roll! Wow!
And then
Am I able
No.
to use a fate point to reroll damage? Is that an option?
To re-roll damage, no. To increase damage, yes. So if you want to increase the damage of that, you can use the fate point for it.
Why not? How much does it increase it by? Where's...
a die, I think.
So what you got to do is you burn your fate point, and then what you're gonna do is let me know like what skill you're gonna be using to do this. Like, what is it that you're doing differently that you're making this this attack even more impactful than it normally would be?
Alright, so... What they're doing to make it more impactful than what it usually is since it's something that's going to be shoving them, my brain goes straight to inertia, equal and opposite forces. So just the way Nell bears down for themselves to like brace with their strength before sending this off,
Okay.
helps put more force behind it.
Okay. So you're gonna use your athletics then?
Yeah.
So your DC is a 16. If you hit 16 or higher, you will add an extra die of damage. If you do not, you don't add damage, and I get a fate point. All right. So this dude gets launched backwards, and the other one kind of puts his robe up and blocks it.
That dude's dead body gets launched.
Yeah, and then as his body hits, he kind of like skitters across the ground for a moment. And the other one kind of looks at you and he just kind of giggles. He goes, "He was dead weight anyways." Anything else Nell doing on their turn?
I'm doing a quick look through, but I'm out of health potions, so there's that. Yeah, that's it, I guess.
All right. And the other one to the far side of the bridge, he dashes to the side a little bit and he lets 2 grave bolts loose. Both of them hit Esmeralda and shove her back 20 feet. Back up at the top of the round. This guy runs back and he looks over at the battlefield here. And he says, "Regardless of what happens here, we kept you busy long enough." And then plus Dex. 15. I really don't like the new thing that they have here. All right. And you see him running away as he's saying this, and then he like comes to a sliding stop, and he turns around, and you see his hands glow. Esmeralda. Hold on, before you do anything, so I don't get yelled at. All right.
Well, that fucked up my plans. Okay. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Why am I moving?
Because you wanted to move.
No, I was looking. Just checking to see how far. Okay, I am going to Hurley. Nothing.
While Esmeralda was thinking about that, I just had a realization that they don't know that we're not dead.
I don't.
Yeah, no. It's one of those things where we've got hope and nothing else about that. But either way, we kind of have to finish the battle at hand.
I am going to heal and give Bardic Inspiration because Bardic Inspiration is not a spell.
Is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action?
It is a bonus action.
So is Healing Word.
So is Healing Word, yeah.
Motherfucker, why do I keep forgetting that? Okay, I'll just heal it and remove the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. As your action, do you want to defend or anything like that?
As my action, I'm gonna hold action,
Okay.
and if any of them come within range, I am going to attack with my what is it called? Rapier.
Rapier? Okay.
Also, it's gone.
You mean it's gone?
It's not in my weapon section.
Probably just don't have it carry or equipped.
Pretty sure I've never unequipped it.
Yeah, you just have it carried right now.
Nope.
It's equipped. Now it should be on there.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright. And... Pop. Down to Nell.
Some bullshit. How dare he be so far away? They're the same distance. Okay.
Yep, diagonal rules.
Mm-hmm. This guy, I'm gonna drop I guess I'm gonna fucking drop Moonbeam on him.
Okay.
Give him that -1 I get.
Yeah, let me put that on him real quick. Alright, go ahead and hit him with it whenever you're ready.
Ka-chow. What the fuck?
Half damage? Decent damage, halved?
At least it was a good roll, yeah.
And that's 10 feet?
What Moonbeam is?
Yeah.
5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
I assume you dropped it right on his ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a start's turn or end's turn? Damage.
End's turn or when first moves into it. Alright. Any bonus actions or anything like that?
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for our dear other bard.
Okay. Oh no, it says when a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flame.
Okay.
So when you move it over it, it doesn't do it. Only if it starts its turn there. So it's kind of a funky thing. So on that note, you might as well go ahead and roll that one more time.
Okay.
There you go.
Aha!
The exact opposite.
Mm-hmm. Did more damage on the other one.
All right. All right. You see, like his robe kind of burst in this ghostly flame, as he runs over to here. Nell, give me a perception roll. You hear the one who runs out of your moonbeam say to the other one, "Do we do it now or wait?" And the other one just says, "Patience." And then this guy's gonna blop blop.
Good miss.
I mean, his chances of hitting you are super low.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then back up at the top of the round.
And it's my turn again because fate points.
Sure.
And we're gonna move that moonbeam right back on top of his ass.
Okay. Onto which one? The one that you had it on?
Yep.
Okay.
Can it hit both of them technically?
You wouldn't do the damage for that. It's when he starts his turn.
Right.
And...
Well, it's also when he first enters it, so he'd be first entering it again.
no. It says when a creature enters a spell area for the first time... Oh, I guess so. For the first
In
time
that
on a turn.
Yeah.
Or they start their turn there. So it's on their turn. Not on your turn.
It's his a turn, not their turn. But yeah, sure, when
No,
his
hold on. I want to
turn
make sure.
starts. Verbiage is weird.
They have so many of those little ones like, can you do it this way, or is it this way, or is it...
How does this get interpreted?
A creature takes
What is-
damage the first time they enter the area on their turn. Start their turn
Okay.
there, or when the spell's area moves onto them.
Elzari moves on to them. There we go.
Hit someone twice per round. They have a sage advice for this. Because they write shit so ambiguous that they have to. Movement of Moonbeam does not count as a creature entering. Moonbeam Spirit Guardians in the Ilk work the same way. A creature, not the spell effect, does the entering. So moving it onto a creature should not trigger it, according to Jeremy Crawford. So the PC casts, Spirit Guards, and the bad guys are already in the zone, or Moonbeam right on a bad guy. No save damage until the bad guy's turn, and Jeremy Crawford says correct. So
Okay.
So apparently it should be on
So-
their turn only.
Got it. So
So he does
once
it on
he
the
gets
start
back
of his
around
turn,
to
yeah.
shits.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's weird. I don't like the wording of that.
Yeah.
You still have what? Full action and movement?
It's an action to move the moonbeam.
Okay, so you have bonus action and movement.
Yeah, I should probably get closer. Nope, that was 35. Here we go.
All right.
That'll do it. All my other bonus action things I have already drained.
Okay. All right. As this one's running back, you hear him say, "Good luck. Looks like they had the hots for you."
He never shuts up.
Bop, bop. Go ahead and roll that con save again.
Boop.
Yeah, make the save. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Oh, it did. Wow.
I'm assuming he's hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
He's got a little fight left in him. Esmeralda, give me a perception roll real quick, please.
Cliff, is spell supposed to be minus, or spell save DC supposed to be -1 from exhaustion?
Everything is -1.
Okay.
That's because the -1 exhaustion that they're doing on theirs is because of my table of fate. That's just the easiest way to put it in, I think it was.
No, it's showing you have a -1 to your spell save DC from exhaustion.
Yeah, so you're exhausted.
Well, I did die, yes.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if that was in general all.
Yeah,
spell
it's
save
everything.
thing, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you wouldn't notice that. All right. All right. This guy. He looks over at you, Nell, and he goes, "Well, this has been fun. Gotta fly." And you see him just lean backwards over the bridge, and he just...
Suicide.
Esmeralda.
She's busy dancing.
She jamming to that battle music?
Yeah.
Okay, move there.
Okay.
And then da-da-da-da-da. One, two, 4, 5, 6. 3. I remember this time.
You remembered it was a bonus action?
Uh-huh. I can't do that one. Nope. And we're gonna do the same thing with my fold of attack.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
All right. This guy, now.
I would have sent ascending on my turn. Before, just around this time is when I would have sent it to Nell.
So as now you see this guy, he pulls his robes back and drops it to the ground. And he just looks up at your moonbeam with his arms open. He is willfully failing the save. Go ahead and roll full damage.
He's just saying, screw this, I'm out.
He's about to go nuclear.
And as the beam hits him, you see him catch that white flame all over his body. And he just locks eyes with you, and you see him smile as his body like drops to the ground, and you see him just kind of fall over.
Okay.
And that would have been the sending.
I'm going to rest for now. Talk to you later.
Okay, good night. One just jumped off the... Oh, I should probably just type it.
So, depending on what Nell and Esmeralda do at this point, we don't necessarily need to be in order anymore. So you could just say what you said then.
Nell would dash to the edge where that... I guess that's only where that guy jumped off.
Sure.
That's not even a dash, that's just a regular movement, huh?
Yep.
Can I see him?
Give me a perception roll.
Perception. No.
You do not see anything. You don't see anybody falling. You don't see any sign of this guy at all.
I'm going to pickpocket if I feel no threat.
I would avoid that moonbeam.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to pickpocket the last guy. We just...
Oh yeah, I forgot this was the whole big ass fight.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Ignore me.
All right. And Thrain, based off the message Nell sent you back, you're free to make a perception roll if you want to. You see nothing.
Oh, the nat 20 is the only way?
Not necessarily. But from you being 200 feet down and 140 feet away, it's a...
Not an easy thing to see, yeah.
Yeah, I knew the 11 wasn't going to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
relay that message.
Yeah, so at this point, you guys let me know how you want to do this. I don't know if there's anything in this moment that you want to play out. I don't know if it's going to be one of those things of like, the three of you down there are going to have been slowly making your way up this whole time. Or if you're just down there sitting around chilling.
We're taking a nap down here, guys. Nope.
Thrain wants to. It lets you guys talk him out of it. That is Thrain's plan, is to head back down to the ground and relax.
So I will say that you guys
that's
do
just
know.
splitting the party.
You guys do know that you have enough fly speed to make it to the top eventually. It takes time, but you do have enough to do it before the the spell wears out. So it is an option, but y'all let me know what you want to do, and then we can, if we need to role play it within the moment, anything that you want to do there, we can, or we can sort of jump cut to later. So you let me know.
I mean, loot that body. All of them. Just miss that moonbeam. Loot all the bodies.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, you can drop your moonbeam.
Yes, but that's not my circle that I made there. That's Cliff's.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. My brain was miss that moonbeam. We're just gonna go around it and avoid that person in general.
Fuck that one. So what's bottom group doing?
I guess now would be the time that fucking Ava would reach the top. So Ava would land on the bridge, and Desmond's eyes would go white and glaze over, and he would like inspect what's going around. And Eva was still up here too. Only got to fucking do one synchronized shot with her, so she's still up.
I thought she stays with you.
No. She only stays with me because I have her as a part of the gun at the moment.
I like the idea that like Desmond lost sight and sound flying through this bird's eyes. He's the bird just land up at the top and nothing's going on now. Motherfucker.
Yeah. So Desmond stays in Ava's senses for like 5 minutes and just relays to the group on the bottom. Like his eyes go back to his normal black and just says to them, "It looks like the fight's over. They're both up and moving around."
You see Esmeralda jog over to this guy, check his pockets, jog over to this group, check their pockets, check their pockets. This guy's done smoldering, jogs over here, checks his pockets.
Do we find anything fun, new, and interesting in these pockets?
Not really.
Money?
Not really.
Bitches.
After the 5 minutes, look at Desmond. Think we have enough time to make it up there?
Shakes his head. I can make another one of those. But if I do that, I am completely out of everything.
If we're gonna be completely out of everything, I feel like we should all be together.
I would have to agree.
Looks down. I cannot. I can make it for one of us. I can use the last bit of essence I have on the potion, but then I am tapped and will not be able to use my atomizer.
Well, we're staying down here, I guess.
So wait, they can't all fly up?
My atomizer is part of my inspiration fate point stuff.
If they would have all started flying up when it first got put on them, they would have been able to make it to the top. If they waited 5 minutes before they started doing that, then there's not going to be enough time for them to make it up there.
Roger's following Desmond's lead, so if he didn't go up, he's staying down there. And it's just like, if it looks like they're just hanging out, he's gonna pull off his coat and start trying to patch himself up.
Well, I have one bit of energy left in myself, so why am I able at the moment? There.
You see Thrain, his hand over his chest, kind of just like a weak little. Eh. You know, I'll take it. Walk over, try to get ready to heal Desmond. Look at him. Do you need some?
They scratched me at most. I'm fine. Then I guess um, during the 5 minutes of you guys standing out there and just waiting, um, Desmond's skin would go from solid pitch black back to the pure white.
And that's the other thing too. This is the first time they've seen you do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is happening?
When does your skin go black?
He injected himself with something and it changed the pitch of his skin to a solid black.
That was when you guys were still at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Like right at the beginning of the fight.
Seeing that, taking a second, realizing the fuck is going on with Desmond. I don't know.
So, guessing because you don't seem too concerned or alarmed, but I mean, that's usual. This whole skin thing is not really a problem.
Thrain will be like looking at you, like getting real close, just not touching you because he knows how you are. What the fuck?
He like hands you the vial with a little bit of the liquid still in it that he injected himself with. So the trick I've been doing after inspecting Roderick with his echo, I altered it a little bit. And he's pulling his echo from another reality, dimension, plane. I don't know how to describe it. But that's a outward pull that he's manifesting into another being. I altered it slightly to do an inward pull from the Shadowfell. And when things normally would hit me or strike me or a spell would be cast, when it would collide with my body, it would instead pass through as if my physical form was in the Shadowfell instead.
Hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out a way to make it permanent.
So what? You're not even on this. Your physical body's not on this plane anymore.
It will be, but it would also be tied to the Shadowfell.
What does that mean? Tied to the Shadowfell?
The way the best way I can describe it is I would be able to pull energy from the Shadowfell the same way I pull energy from my blessing, except instead of moving through the Shadowfell 30 feet to a different location, I would still be here. I would pull my energy, and any harm that would come to me would instead not.
So, is there Wait, so you got this from studying me and him? Is he Echo steps from behind him?
Yes.
So is there like so when somebody hits you, there's a you in the shadow felt that shatters?
That's how I started working on it. Not really another me shattering, but they would be striking my shadow that I would pull.
I don't get it.
I think I'm also able to do it to other races. But
So, are you asking for volunteer?
I'm not at that level yet.
I don't want to be your first test subject, anyways.
So like if
Testing
the
shit just hurts too much.
This is going to solve that.
so the you that's here doesn't get hurt,
Right.
so then that makes you invisible, right?
Invulnerable.
Yeah,
Slightly.
that's what I said.
Just
So
slightly.
okay, so then you like you perfect it, you get the Shadow Kai version, pass it around, you make a human version, and then we all walk around, but our shadows getting their asses kicked, but we're fine.
That is, in simple terms, yes, correct.
How many
Perfect.
hits can it
Yeah.
take?
I guess the more you learn to control it, the more you can.
If I know that one,
I,
take one hit.
right now, with this, and he holds up the vial again, it's lasting 1 minute.
Just as a fuck you to the Echo, when I say this one over here can only take one hit, he's just gonna just punch at the Echo.
Gotta hit him. You gotta roll.
I know.
That misses.
Ah!
Like,
I'm using my
we were
nat
gonna do
19 on that. Can I use my nat 19 on that?
Can't. You'll use it on your own rolls. We've already established that. Can you
Nice try,
use your flash of genius on it, or is that only for skills?
It can't be attacks.
Okay.
I don't got it anymore.
So yeah, so Thrain, you're like, can only take one hit, and he just dodges it.
It's more of a half heart. I'm barely paying attention. So yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so give Thrain a sip, and then we'll test it by having me shoot him.
I don't
Remember,
know
no
what it would do
weapons
to
at each
Thrain.
other.
I'm just kidding. You fucking
There's a reason why I use my fist.
killjoy.
Give me some time. I'll learn how to make it so anyone will be able to use the vial, and hopefully with some more research after how it affects each of you, I'll be able to figure out a permanent version.
So it's on you right now, and we can tell by your skin looking like that.
It was, and it just ended.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I know the Shatter Kai have been a pure, unchanged race for the thousands upon thousands of years, but if we're going to be coming to this plane and with everything that's been thrown at us, I feel like the blessings that we had to keep us safe in the Shadowfell aren't going to be enough here. So I am taking it upon myself to forcefully evolve.
Well, if there was anyone to do it, it'd have been you.
And not just elves and Shatterkai, but anyone that is aligned and willing to go through this change and be a permanent member of our kingdom is more than welcome.
Oh yeah, I still get to be like one of your like royal people that gets like my own place and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
About
yeah. Mix it up.
halfway through this conversation, Thwain would have walked over to the edge and just slumped and just sat down, leaned against the wall.
All right. Back up at the top. Esmeralda, from searching the bodies, you find 2 greater healing potions,
Sweet.
3 healing potions, 1 superior healing potion, 2 legendary crafting components, 36 uncommon crafting components. You find a pair of offhand shears. You find a strange turnip.
I'm interested in the turnip.
Eat it.
And
And Hill's like, what's that? What's that? What's that?
on the body of the man that immolated himself in Nell's moonbeam, you find an agate puzzle box that is inlined with ornate silver scrollwork.
Ooh.
Can I have a list?
Cool.
Yeah, it's in the party sheet.
Thank you. Wait. How do I
Top
get into
rightmost
that?
button.
That's a dice.
Directly beside the combat tracker button.
Under tools, the people.
Top rightmost button.
It's not top rightmost on my screen.
It's not.
Oh no?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
In the tool tab, Christina.
Tools.
Got a GM
Very
layout.
top tab. It's tools.
The people.
Thank you.
Even on my chat view, it's the top rightmost one.
Do you have it fully
It's
collapsed?
the second one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, you guys
the
don't have it
second to the
collapsed?
left for me.
Even
No.
Why
collapsed.
would I have it collapsed? I need to see my shit.
Even collapsed is the second one for me.
It's the top rightmost one for me. On both computers.
Oh, I see. Yep. If you collapse to that, yes, it is top right. There's 3 different levels of openness of that. It's fully open, kind of collapsed, and then single column collapsed.
I keep mine on 2 buttons per row. Fuck are you doing?
She taking them to her inventory.
I see that. Except for I don't think it's doing it, is it?
Yes, doing it.
Okay.
I'm interested in the agate puzzle box.
Let's delete this and then.
Seems how Christina
Shoot.
specifically said that she was looting them. I'll let you 2 figure out what you share, split, and don't.
Okay. I mean, I said I was looting too, so.
All right, y'all can paper, rock, scissors over who got that body then.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 and 1. So that means.
Because I got a feeling that with Esmeralda's inquisitive nature, that they would also want the puzzle box.
We can solve it together over fire with the bonding time.
Sure.
Wait.
That's our
And-
downtime activity.
Is there
Puzzle
any conversation that you 2 are having while that simultaneously when the boys were having their conversation at the bottom?
Can you change the greater healing back to a 2? So I could just take 1.
What?
Did,
There is one, and the only one in the party sheet.
No, there was. He told me there was 2, but I took both of them, moved them over, and
It
then I was
only
like,
took one. 'Cause
no,
it still says that there's one in there.
yeah, no. So I took both of them. It split it, so I deleted one and made the first one a 2.
What? Huh?
Never mind. Just,
Do you have one in your inventory now?
I do not. I deleted it.
Okay.
Thank you. One.
I don't even fucking know.
Christina,
Christina.
it's not worth splitting up the crafting components.
You know this is a lot easier for me to do if you just tell me where you want it to go, right?
I was just gonna take half of everything.
Okay.
Nell definitely needs healing potions because they're always right up in the fucking thick of it and don't always have the ability to heal themselves. So, if I could have the superior healing potion along with a greater healing potion, that'd be lit.
You got it.
Nell will smile about the puzzle box and be like, "So, Esmeralda, you want to work on that tonight? Give us something to do."
Are we gonna roll to see who got it?
Sure. You two can give me d20s and see who carries it.
You can carry the puzzle box. Nell's asking if you want to work on it together tonight. Like, just something to do at camp.
Yeah, but if I had found it, I would have told you I found it.
Oh, okay. So whoever found it. Ha! I found it.
All right. Who wants the offhand shears and who wants the strange turnip?
I mean, it just says unidentified, not strange turnip, but
I'll take the shears if you want the turnip.
sure.
All right. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, and I guess all the money gets split up too, even though it wasn't supposed to just yet. But that's fine.
Ha.
Okay, I'm just gonna lock that back up. Wait, no. I'm gonna make you small again. You're too big.
Heh. Do you? Is there any RP that you two want to do?
As we are searching through everything, do you know if they are okay?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I received a sending from Thrain earlier that they are fine down there and resting.
Well, we should probably set up a camp and make our way down towards them once we've had a moments of rest.
We don't really have the ability. We don't have a way to fly down there to them.
No, but I'm sure there's at least some path, whether it be well traveled or not, that could get us at least somewhat in that direction.
We can certainly look, but Nell just shrugs. How old is the bridge, Cliff?
Yes.
Yeah.
This bridge is older than I know. And all I can think of is the erosion of the years that it's been here. I'm not sure quite of any form of way down. I'm more than willing to look with you, but I have my doubts.
Give me a history roll now.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you would know about this here would be like, for the most part, people don't travel. Like the only time people are ever on like the banks of this river are unfortunate people whose ships crash. The other thing that Nell would know with a 22 that most people probably don't know, would be like, so like the legend of this area is that it was like carved by Sylvanus, the god, like themselves. And in turn, they bless this area with their nature, which is how there are like cascading waterfalls that go down, but this is the main path that boats go. Something that a lot of people don't think about is the fact that like the boats come from the ocean inland to Sea Bluff. They have to get up these waterfalls. So most of the time there's not a way up from the sides. Like you're looking for probably a journey of walking one way or the other along the coastline until you meet up with the surface.
There is very little likelihood that we'd ever find something before we got to the point where, well, the river bank meets up with the end of the cliffs. It would be a long walk. They say this was carved out by Sylvanus himself.
Would it be faster to meet up with them at the bottom, or to make our way to the same direction and hopefully they catch up?
How far are we in the day right now?
Esmeralda, in your head, you hear Desmond's voice say, "Rest there. We will come up in the morning."
That's what I was gonna say, thinking wise. Like, if it was like mid-afternoon at this point or something, like we'd just make camp up here and see him tomorrow.
Then Eva would land to Esmeralda's right. Ava would land. No, Eva would land next to Nell's right. Ava would land next to Esmeralda's right. And they would just be standing there motionless.
Nell just pats them. What they've always done is just like, burb.
Yeah, no, I'd like, without even thinking, like, she's gonna pick up the bird. I guess the decision has been made for us. We are to rest here, and they will make their way in the morning.
Delightful.
All right. Any further conversation up top?
It would just be casual conversation and working on the puzzle box for Nell. Nothing too important.
I am gonna ask that we go closer to where the plants are growing. Like any form of plants, whether it be like grass, anything, just something.
Yeah, we can make our way off the bridge and over to the edge. No problem.
Isn't the entire bridge like a full day's worth of travel?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we weren't that deep anyways into it.
Yeah, we had just started like.
Yeah, I mean, like,
getting on.
where Thrain is like pretty much around like the edge of the cavern. So like the start of the bridge is like here-ish. Like you guys are literally at like the start of the bridge.
Oh. I thought we were like in the middle. I thought it was going to take a whole day's worth of backtracking.
Mm-mm.
No. That's why, like, when you guys got to the bridge, like Thrain was gonna try to hop over the wall at the edge, like before you get onto it, and like you guys jumped off like right at the edge there, because you got to figure underneath it there's just a small riverbank, and then there's the river.
So initially we came over from this way down in.
Right.
Like there's a wall right here that we had to fly over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where
So
initially I was confused, like last session, because I thought we were fighting over that wall, not the edge of the bridge.
No. You guys were on the bridge proper for the fight, but where you guys jumped over was like that, like protection area to stop people from careening off of a cliff. All right. If there's any sort of RP that you all want to have, you're more than welcome to. If you want to do your downtime events, you're more than welcome to do that. Let me know what y'all want to do.
Puzzle box. Puzzle box.
Now, did you mention to me that we were going to do it together in an attempt?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nell was like, "Hey, let's do this together." Nell's trying to bond.
Yeah, no. If that's the case, then I'm very intrigued, so I will assist.
Okay. Boys.
Whose shit am I working on today?
I'm tired.
You gotta go watch and figure it out.
It was supposed to be Thrain's breastplate, but it's not gonna work without you having a fate point.
Is it not?
The team up we're supposed to do for it.
Yeah, but we can do that, just not like a team up, like combat team up. We can team up to work on it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just crafting
Okay,
shit,
yeah.
you can just, you
Yeah.
guys both dedicate your downtime to it.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, let's rest. The Des was like, fuck, grabs Thrain by the shoulder, lifts him up. We're working on your shit.
Thrain's just sitting there, hands across, like, okay, finally, some sleep. The fuck? Oh, right. Sorry. Alright.
Pulls out his multi-tool gem, starts unfolding into a whole fucking forge.
Alright. So we're making this into a
Single breastplate.
yes. Trying to make it fit me.
You want to just do the same everything we did for her, and he like bangs on his chest. Same process, same design, same
Yeah, that'll work.
rolls.
I don't remember what we rolled, but
I meant you do your role in the forge,
Yeah.
I'll do mine.
yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Worked out pretty well last time.
So Desmond, you could just make your Omni tool roll with advantage.
I don't have my flashy genius, so hopefully this, it's only a 29. For crafting, I like to get above 30. It's probably not necessary, but it pleases me.
So the item that you're making, what's the rarity of it?
We're using the chains. What was it? The hell iron, or what was it? The chains that
You have it in your inventory?
did we actually add it?
You usually add stuff.
I usually do. I don't think I did. It was the chains that held Esmeralda down. You said they're like hell iron or something like that.
Infernal iron.
Infernal iron. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing that, and we're making a breastplate out of it. So I don't know what the rarity of that would have been. Crafting. No, not that. It's this crafting. We're at the rare level. So that rare is at level.
So this one would be considered very rare. So this would be a level above, so DC is 15.
Okay.
And for rare, you need 4 successes, so that would be 2 successes from Desmond for this.
Very rare.
Or sorry, our very rare is 8, so that's still 2 successes
4.
from Desmond. So it'd be,
2 or 4?
you need 8 in total.
Yep.
This will be 2 from Desmond.
Okay. I thought Desmond's only was doubles.
It is doubled.
This was our first day working on it, so we got
Yeah.
2.
Normally it would be 1
Oh.
success per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
we're
he
both
got 2
working
from
on
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So if he works on this, it'll take him 4 days to do it. It would take you 8 days to do it. Yeah. So you see him start working with this iron and like it not moving at all, not budging, and like even with you hitting like the hottest heat that you can conventionally get on this, you make no movement in this iron. It just doesn't bend.
We said we were gonna test the
The Hellfire.
Yeah. So you use the Hellfire, and as you're using the Hellfire on it, that's the only time you actually see it get like red hot. And in the short amount of window that you have to actually do anything with this, you see Desmond start going to work on this metal, and after a few minutes of doing it, like you just can't maintain the Hellfire on it. Like the entire, like it's uncomfortably warm just working on this thing. And finally Desmond calls it, and he has it sort of like sprawled out, kind of thinned out into like almost like a sheet. But you could still see sort of imperfections and wrinkles in it. Like you get on the look, Desmond disappointed that he didn't roll this 30. You see this look on his face that he didn't quite get it to where he wanted it to be at today. But you actually do have some progress on it.
Yeah, the Hellfire dies down. Desmond like stands looking over it for a minute or two, then like walks past you, Thrain. We'll do more tomorrow. He just goes to the water, grabs some, splashes it on his face, then immediately rubs his face again, and the green shimmers. Like, oh, that's dirty.
How does Roderick feel during this? Because we'd be pulling the Hellfire from his chest. Without his active participation.
You just
Roderick's
see
over
him-
there pulling out his bullet shit, and he's like, ah!
You just see the Echo walk past like, I fucking hate you.
You got these two like kids over here playing and shit. Roderick's over there grabbing his chest in pain. What's Roderick doing during downtime?
What were we working on? Oh yeah, I was continuing the holy ammo. So we established we have enough of Nell's participation to continue.
I'll give you a
I just
gamble.
don't get the bonus.
I'll give you a gamble. You get to do it at disadvantage due to you being uncomfortable from these two fuckheads. But if you actually make it, I'll give you 2 successes. Or you could just roll it flat and take your 1 success. Your call.
No, I got this.
16 is good enough.
Hey.
So like you notice like you're in this like real good groove and like you're getting this working and like you're remembering all the things that Nell said. You're operating at like, we'll call it an 18 out of 20, and all of a sudden you feel that burn just light up in your chest, and you just like you lose focus of what you were thinking of, and you're like, ah! And you look over at them, and they're like shooting the hellfire at this big ass chain as they're like melding it out. You take a few minutes to like sit there and just stare at them in contempt. And then when they're finally done, you get back at it, and you almost use that pain that you have on your chest as fuel to like push harder than you normally would with it, like motherfuckers. But go ahead and give yourself 2 successes.
Done and done.
All right, up at the top. Now Esmeralda. Explain to me what like you're doing with this thing. You find this puzzle box on this corpse. Like what's the approach with this?
I mean, like most other puzzle boxes, you have to figure out what parts can move first, usually.
Okay. So you're really just gonna like take it and just sort of like try figuring out like what the gist of it all is?
Yep. It's all just a lot of investigation and poking with it.
Sure.
Yeah,
Who's gonna be
I
doing
would-
like the physical manipulation and who's gonna be sort of assisting?
I would take over like an all-over look over it. I wouldn't like mess with it yet. I would watch her as they're messing with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Nell's gonna do
That'd
the
be
physical manipulation. Esmeralda's gonna just watch, right?
Assist. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what skill are you going to use for this? Are you going to do investigation? Makes the most sense, but like you let me know.
We're gonna intimidate the box. No.
Open, bitch.
Hmm. Can I do sleight of hand for trying to figure out what little parts move?
Sure. Go ahead and roll that with advantage. As you start, physically manipulating the box.
Great. That went perfect. Wow. Thanks.
Esmeralda's sort of like saying, well, when you did that, I seen this move, and when you do this, I seen that. And you start like moving it around and lament the box a little bit. You see that it's definitely pliable, where like that some of the fascias of it do move, but in the time of looking it over, and maybe it was because Esmeralda was there and kind of pointing you here and there and distracting you from what you might have done on your own, you do not get that open. Nell, can I please have a wisdom saving throw at a -10?
Jesus Christ.
Shouldn't they still have a bardic inspiration for me? Because I didn't use it in the fight.
I mean, realistically, you could do it anytime. Like if you have any extra, I would say that probably the one from earlier probably wore off. But if you have more, then yeah, they could do that. How long do those last for?
I think it's just until they're used.
That's what I thought.
Next 10 minutes.
Uh,
So we'll say that definitely the one that you did in combat is over at this point. So if you have any more available that you want to toss at them, you can. But
Yeah, no, I would have. I was under the assumption that they still had it, but now that I know that they didn't, I would have given it to them.
sure.
right.
Go ahead and give me that D6.
is it 2d6 that Esmeralda gives now?
Oh, actually, no, it'd be D8.
D8. Great.
Okay. So inspired.
I did so good with my rolls for this stupid puzzle box, huh?
It's
Anyway,
fine.
so -10
Yeah, wisdom
Nice.
save.
wisdom save.
Okay.
Flippin' sexy, but I get to use my headband of intellect, or whatever it's called. Mental fortitude circlet.
What that one do?
It makes it so it would be at advantage.
Sure. Go ahead and roll it at -10 again. That's pretty good. All right, 10.
Not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. Nothing happens. You're trying to get it open. You could see that it moves a little bit. You didn't figure out the mechanics to get it to do so. And the two of you spend, a good amount of time during the night trying to figure it out, and the mechanics of it just elude you tonight.
All right.
All right. Pop. Everybody, can I please have a D20?
Do I need to confirm?
You do not. All right. Ba. Why did I just get that error?
It didn't remove my exhaustion. Didn't heal me. Didn't do shit for me.
Yeah,
Or
you're
Esmeralda.
Yeah, you're the one that broke it, I'm assuming.
Quit breaking our rest.
I mean, every time it's my turn, I get an error, so I'm assuming I broke it.
Let's get rid of this, and this, and this, and this. And this. Alright, let's do this, and we're gonna try again. There we go. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you, were my hit points supposed to go back to normal? Because I know I had minus 10 temper, or max.
They should have, yeah.
Okay. Because I know some bullshit people could keep that for a while.
Yeah. Depending on the level of power, there are different effects. And just for shiggles, do that.
My map was taken.
All right. So you all, two split parties, make camp for the night. Esmeralda and Nell, where do you two end up making camp at?
At the beginning of the bridge where there's life and greenery and fuck.
Well, whether there's fuck or not, I don't know. But the life and greenery.
I mean, roll for seduction.
The life and greenery. You are in a desert, so it's not like there's like a lot of like flourishing flora everywhere. But you could find some dried grass and some cacti or some desert flower around. So are you gonna like veer off path? Are you gonna stay near the path? Are you camping on the path? Like what's the that general location?
Slightly off the path, just so it's easy for them to find us in the morning. But
Yeah.
also, like, far enough away from the bridge where we feel less like cultists are just gonna pop up and be like, well, hi!
Every like 15
Everywhere
minutes.
feels like the cultists are gonna say, well, hi.
Every 15 or so minutes, Ava on top of Esmeralda's shoulders like shakes a little bit, looks around at the location that you guys are, then goes back to being completely still.
Nell and Esmeralda, can I please have perception rolls? in Ooh, okay. So in the early morning hours, like just as the sun is starting to peek over the bridge, you both catch a glimpse of what appears to be one of the cultists. You see a figure in robes on the bridge itself, and sort of staying near the wall. And as soon as it recognizes that you've seen it, you see it turn around and start running. And as it turns and starts running, Nell, you notice the second one is there as well.
Are we chasing or waiting for the guys?
I feel like this is them trying to separate us further. I say we stay here and we continue to wait for the boys. There's no advantage of us taking after these two.
Okay. I am going to pat the bird and tell them to go and tell Desmond that there are 2 people up here.
I don't think that the bird can do that.
This ain't a two ways.
No, I meant for it to like fly off. and go tell you.
Hello, Desmond. What's wrong with this
It's a
thing?
one-way. It's like a one-way radio sort of thing.
Yeah. The bird just
pet
like,
the bird. Yeah, you pet the bird. It like lowers its head. It looks at you, then looks back straight.
I didn't get your sisters?
You have Ava, the white one, the one that's an actual raven.
Which is, yes, from the sister, but it's not like, it's just a bird until one of those 2 grab at it with their brains.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like tie a little note to its leg and tell it to fly back to you.
Good luck with it listening.
It's under a command right now to do something, so it's not going to listen to anything else.
All right, now shoot, bird.
Can I intimidate it to make it go?
Yes, you can.
It's a familiar, man.
go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
I'm going to. I'm just asking if it's possible.
If you want to try, you can, yeah.
No.
Boo.
Yeah, the bird just stares at you blankly. All right. So you see them 2 run off, and depending on how long you watch for, you see them eventually disappear off into the horizon. Gentlemen at the bottom, what is the game plan?
This is after rest.
I mean, unless you plan on doing something beforehand, let me know.
Nope. After rest, I did want to, as soon as Thrain got up, talk to him.
Okay, sure.
After he was fully rested and healed and not tired.
Not ready to break a neck for be woken up.
Okay. So as soon as I see Thrain get up and start packing of his own free will, Desmond will walk over and just like stare at you for a little bit. Hands in his pocket.
Hang. Oh, 50 seconds. This is what it takes for him to actually realize that you're there.
Yeah, and he's like looking you over. His brow is furrowed, and he's like hands in his pockets, but he's like swinging them back and forth, just watching. Then,
Can I help you?
so yesterday with your room, Immediately started off good.
Anything less than a 10, he would have took it out of his gauntlet and threw it at you. Like, gently tossed it to you. Go
I think-
ahead.
I liked my baseball pitch vision of when you said threw it at you better, where you're just like, yeah.
This is the second one on the same arm that has caused the issue. Sometime today, it's going to probably interrupt our time with making your armor, but I can take some time out of today, go somewhere away from the group with you. We can sit down and learn this rune together. But if these things with this much power attached to an arm that's already damaged. What?
I was trying to scroll down, and middle clicking apparently just clicks it and drags it instead of actually scrolling.
Do you want to keep attempting to use these runes?
Kind of turn, lean against the wall.
If I was even a second or two slower yesterday, I don't think you would be here right now.
I haven't decided what his tick would be. But he does his tick, like his nervous, like unsure tick. I haven't decided what it actually is yet. Do I want to? No. But I need to. We all need to be able to control these in order to be able to fight. Because push comes to shove, we may all not be able to use them at the end of a fight.
I would like for all of us to learn how to use all of them. Even more so, I would like all of us to be able to use all of them at once.
Kind of chuckle.
Multiple times now, I've been able to activate 2 or 3. And if it comes down to it, and if we're able to defeat
When
the
you
hag,
say multiple times I've been able to activate 2 or 3, space ever so slightly drops to almost anger, but he doesn't say anything.
when it comes down to when we have to end the hag, it might take all of the runes at once.
I'm sorry, not all of us are good enough to be able to activate the runes. And he continues packing.
He stands there for a minute.
When he continues packing, he does turn his back to you.
Yeah, just standing there staring. I think it's been said multiple times now that our party has different strengths, different roles. There are plenty of things that you do that I wouldn't be able to accomplish in years. Not everyone is gifted and exceptional at everything. But don't let the things that you're bad at cloud the things that you excel in.
Kind of pause for a second. Have you ever thought about different signs gods keep giving us? You've damn near lost a hand trying to activate one of these. And then I damn near lost my life activating another. Maybe it's just not for me.
You have been chosen to be an avatar of death.
It doesn't mean I use these gesture holding his arm up for that.
Desmond nods. You were chosen for a reason. To me, you've proven yourself already.
You got really quiet.
I'll probably mess this when I move the cat.
I'm just sitting here like, I gotta get this so I can hear.
You've proven yourself to me, at least. Anything you say, any concern you have, I take it to heart. And he gestures towards the grate cover.
What?
The hatch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't question you. I take your word to heart. You over everyone in our party is true to yourself. So, if you believe this is a sign from the gods, however you choose to act upon it, I will support you. Whether you choose it as a sign to hunker down and train with it, or if you choose that this isn't meant to be your weapon, you are meant to serve in other ways. Let me know, and we will make it happen.
Just nods. Yeah.
Desmond turns and starts walking away, and as he does, he says, "We need you."
Then you should probably take this.
Stops, turns.
He's holding out the rune.
places his hand over yours and like grips it slightly, looks you in the eye, nods. If you choose to want to learn it, if you choose to change your mind, this is and doesn't have to be permanent.
Kind of nods his head.
Then, like, with his hand over yours, like, grips it tight, not the rune, but your hand, and like shakes his head at you, then grabs the rune and
He has a very pained look on his face, handing this to you. When you look at him, his very pained look on his face. But that's the most emotion you see.
so like as he has one hand over yours and is gripping it with his other hand, he places it on your shoulder. Then he nods and takes the rune. Then he'll go back to preparing for the day.
All right. And is Desmond making 3 potions?
Oh, he has to make 2, doesn't he?
Is it only 2 still?
It's 2 per day.
Wow.
I think. Hold on. When do I get a 3rd one?
Cliff said 3. I'm like, do you get to get more?
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
No, I was
Did
saying
you-
you need to make 3 because there's 3 people that need to be able to fly out of there.
Fuck. Fuck you.
That too. You're very, very similar berries, no?
Do some piggyback rides.
I have a convenient berry right now.
Yeah. Actually.
Now gonna toss it down there and hope that it lands in someone's mouth. Kobe!
Fuck. So I do have to make 3.
Well, I mean, so to be fair, you do have the transform self.
that cannot give you a climbing speed, and it can't give you a fly speed.
Oh, really?
It's just the alter self spell.
Right, but the alter self spell, I thought that you could give yourself a climb speed with it.
No.
Ah.
I was going to actually do that inside under the river to just climb on the walls around the whole jump thing.
So, it doesn't say it can't give it to you.
I think I did deep search on it when we first entered and everyone else was doing something.
So, for change appearance, it says you transform your appearance. You decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, colorization, and distinguishing characteristics, if any. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your stats change. You also don't appear as a creature of a different size than you, and your basic shape stays the same. If you're bipedal, you can't use it to become quadrupedal. I guess it's more like a disguised self than anything, huh?
Yeah. But it can give you
Gills.
gills. So it's weird. It can make you be able to swim and stuff, but not climb. Which I feel like if you could do claws, you should be able to climb.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, what's the game plan? How y'all getting out of this 200-foot canyon that you're in?
I'm making 3 fucking things.
How are you going to
Grumble,
make 3, though, if you
grumble,
only do 2 a day?
I can only do 2 without using spell slots a day. Those are my
Gotcha.
2 random ones. Now I have to use spell slots to do specific ones that I pick. So
Gotcha.
boop, boop, boop. 3 fucking spell slots gone. First hour of the day.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Let me just reach into my bag of tricks here now that I know that Desmond's out of spells.
Bop, bop, bop. Fly to everyone. Okay.
So you see Desmond pull out his atomizer and he's like looking at it, and you see him looking at it almost perplexed, like it's broken. And you just see him deep sigh and hang his head for a moment, and then he just begins crafting potions.
Yeah, he has 3 potion bottles in front of him, and he's just like boop, 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 in each one of them. Slides them over to you like a bar.
All right.
Nope.
So
Is
y'all.
Is it the 3rd time we've made this flight now?
Last time.
Bottoms up, starts flying.
Yep.
All right. Is Nell and Esmeralda doing anything in the morning outside of the norm? Otherwise, like, Desmond knows where you guys are at, so I'm sure he'll be just guiding everybody to that direction.
Aside from like making food and stuff, no, I wouldn't say it was. You know what? Actually, yeah, I am gonna do a workout while we wait.
A workout.
I still am
I mean,
trying to become more
Nell
athletic.
always does their morning training, so I guess that means you can join them.
Okay. Maybe this time I won't roll so bad.
Good luck.
Go ahead and give me an athletics with advantage, seeing how Nell's assisting you.
I do know how to train others. Damn, but you're really bad at this. No, how about... Okay, we'll start with the big... Okay, even the basics aren't good. All right, you're just gonna stand there with your arms to your side, straight out on either side for as long as you can manage.
Nell,
That's the workout.
We're
I
done
feel like
with
I do
windmills.
that. I feel like I do that, and then after like 5 seconds, I'm gonna fall.
Nell, you quickly realize that, like, what you
This
think
bitch
the
hasn't
bare
worked out a day
essentials
in their
are
life.
like the bare essentials for a paladin, which are not the bare essentials for a normal person. And you see Esmeralda struggle to do just the basics.
We all have different skills. Now we'll continue to do their workout as normal.
Nell's like, the love of a paladin is very different than that of a square. Upgrade.
Oh, right.
Get good, bitch.
And as you two are working out and whatnot, you see flying over the wall to the east of where you're at would be these 3 stooges. I somehow picture Roderick either swimming or like
Absolutely.
Superman flying. Like there's no in between in my mind.
Awkward doggy paddle.
Yep. Gets to the top. Oh, hey, Nell. Oh, good. And you're alive too. Cool. Anyways. So what did we miss?
In the middle of the night, there were a couple cultists that came over the bridge, but it felt like they were trying to just lure us and separate us further, because the second they noticed we saw them, they just took off running the other direction. We stayed put because why
Did
get
you even
lured
try
into
to
a
shoot
trap?
at them?
It was dark, they were far away. I probably would have gotten one shot off with my bow before they were gone again.
When Desmond lands, you see that he has 3 of the runes in his crown now.
Brain has a pained look on his face still.
Are you okay, Thrain?
Silent for a long period.
If you're not ready to talk about it,
No.
you don't have to.
Esmeralda.
And that was more of a slow, like, no. But you get the idea that he was answering your first question.
Hmm.
That's all he says.
Oh yeah.
That's where those temporary hit points came from. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Esmeralda. The Shatterkai anatomy takes a lot to build the muscle that you're trying to achieve. Our strongest warriors aren't physical fighters. We're dexterous. What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
She's holding her arms out, sweating.
As she's like looking at you, you see like her face change to be like, is this a challenge? We never had to fight one another, and the creatures who is gonna kind of see her face drop took my parents. I couldn't fight them. I found other strengths in order to help. But being here, I've seen that that's not all you need in order to be able to fight. I need to make sure that what happened to me doesn't happen to anyone else.
She's like, Desmond goes and like puts your arms down.
Stop.
Slowly lowers them and like when they get to your side, like squeezes your arms and like your midsection and like shakes you a little bit. Out of all of us here, who is the strongest?
No.
Roger goes from flexing to looking disappointed.
What, you wanted to impress the witch?
No.
Nell is strong in their way. But no one in this group is going to ask Nell to craft them a cloak that can turn them invisible. But just because Nell can probably not do that, maybe with a lot of time and dedication, they'll be able to figure it out. But At the moment, we have other people to work on our individual shortcomings.
I am aware that I have strengths that help the team, but do you find it that it would not be fruitful for me to continue?
You should focus on your strengths to make them unbeatable. And where you fall short, then like looks at Thrain, then gestures to the rest of the party. Let us fight for you instead.
I do not agree with you. I will have to think this more thoroughly. Just gonna kind of storm off in like a huff. Not far, but like just to get away from everyone.
Thrain is more along like, all right, why aren't we going yet? Let's go.
Looks
places to be.
around. Did Esmeralda and Nell pack up already?
Oh yeah, no, I would have assumed we packed
Yeah.
it first.
And as Esmeralda storms off, waits a minute. We don't have time to stand around. Let's get moving.
And over the mend we go.
Yeah. All right. So Sylvanus's Mend, it's almost a full day's journey from one side to the other as you pass over this enormous canyon over rushing water. And this bridge is a marvel of ingenuity, as it is a single span bridge. There are no supports. It is supported at one side of the cliff and on the other side of the cliff, and it arcs up almost to the point of it looking like a small mountain or hill at the curvature that you have to walk up on this. The bridge itself is about 100 feet or so wide, and then the length is multiple miles long. On either side of the bridge is that small, like 4 foot or so wall that we were talking about, that is kind of like the people can rest against it. You can see over it. There's a spot at the very fulcrum of the bridge where it flares out a little bit, and there's almost like a viewing area that you can stop at, that people sometimes will congregate at the top to be able to, they call it the floating point, as when you're at the middle, in most days, you can't see either side of the end. So it looks like you are literally standing just in the middle of the sky on this bridge looking off. As you all are making your journey, do you plan on being more single file, kind of just sticking to the middle? Will you guys be spread out a little bit more and kind of sightseeing while you're going? What is the... what would we call this? Like the feeling of your guys' group as you're doing this? Is it more of like a tense, concise march, or is it a little bit more casual? I don't want to say leisurely, but less structured.
First half of the trip is definitely going to be marched.
I am keeping pace with everyone, but I am also taking in as much as I can, considering the fact that That's kind of my whole role here.
Sure.
I'm just kind of walking.
Okay.
I'll be
So-
toward the front to guide, but when it comes time to it, but other than that, just kind of walking.
Moods are tense through some of the party, so single file,
Okay.
straight line, not much talking for the first half. Then, unless something happens, I feel like over time it might loosen up and people might start looking around.
Sure.
Been here before.
Whoever is Thrain, you said you're leading the pack.
Yeah.
Are you doing survival or perception?
Survival.
Okay, you have like the easiest job there is. Go ahead and roll your survival roll with advantage. All right. Roderick, where are you at in the mix? Are you second in line, or are you in the back with Esmeralda?
If yeah, he's gonna bring up the rear.
Okay. Then you would see Esmeralda sort of at times lagging behind everybody and sort of getting caught off guard with just like admiring the sights of this canyon that you're crossing. Go ahead and give me your perception roll with advantage because it is with sight. All right. Is anyone else doing anything party related during this travels, or is it just going to be kind of like a normal?
Standard march.
Desmond's actually going to every like 30 minutes. He is going to send Ava off under the bridge, fly down for like a minute or two, then fly back up on the other side and land back on his shoulder. And while Ava's doing this, he's going to go through her vision to see if there's any like tampering with the bridge.
Okay. What's the insight for?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's go to
Yeah, go ahead and give me you're doing it with, if they have a bonus to investigation, do that. Otherwise, do the perception, I think is what they have the bonus towards.
I don't know what they have.
Do you still have the cohorts tab?
No.
Did that one break? You're doing it with Ava and Eva?
Just Ava. I can't see through Eva. Perception is a +3.
All right, yeah. Then just do a 20 + 3 if you want. Okay. So you'll periodically have the bird fly under and just sort of look, and as you're like looking through the eyes, you don't notice any tampering or anything like that. And one thing that does stick out with you, and as an artificer, probably more than the others, you're sort of taken aback by how miraculous this structure is. Throughout however long this has been standing here, with it being a single span bridge with no supports in the middle, anytime that Ava flies underneath it, you're not seeing any sort of stress fractures. You're not seeing any sort of major wear and tear. And the more that you look through it, to you it almost looks like it is a singular like meld of stone that is making this. Not that it was built, but almost like it was sculpted. And yeah, and as you all move through the day, you don't nothing crazy happens or anything like that. Roderick, is there? Do you want to resolve anything or?
He's just gonna walk past, catch up to Desmond. Hey, so have you noticed that our little group here seems a little off, like, emotionally?
Delvin like looks up at the sky, like sighs as you ask that.
Is this loud enough where Nell could hear it?
I mean, he is trying to talk directly to Desmond, so I mean, I
I'm
guess
just
I
gonna.
could roll a stealth, and then you could see if your
Sure.
perception. Easy to beat.
Cackling.
Very easy to beat.
Just cackling.
In the complete silence
Yeah.
of
You ever
everything.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever notice?
You ever notice that? You started to notice that everything in our group's a little not well emotionally. Nell just no, just continues walking.
Desmond like stops and just kind of stares at Nell with a furrowed brow as they walk past.
Just kind of stop, turn around. Everything all right?
I feel like there's something that needs to be discussed.
The entirety of everything going on. I don't think any of us are okay. Nell's just like walking backwards, not stopping any of this, but like making eye contact with the conversation. Like, what do you mean something needs to be talked about? We just left our closest confidant to potentially die. I left my mother behind, not sure if she was going to live. Thrain has the whole God swap chosen thing.
Do you say that out
Roderick's
loud?
always stressed. Yes, this is all out loud. Feels like Esmeralda's constantly trying to prove herself and somehow always ends up on the shit end of the stick. And you're Desmond. just like
Just straight face
When-
as you're talking.
When you bring up Thrain, I appreciate that you care, but please stay out of my business.
oh, it's attempting to be in your business. All I was saying is, of course all of us aren't perfectly well right now mentally. There's a lot going on.
I'm assuming you
I
guys
really-
are stopped, and I'm walking, like kind of like sidetracked. I'm just gonna bump
Nope.
into someone.
No, I'm still walking.
Yeah, I don't think anybody stopped walking. Nell's
You would
walking
bump into
backwards for
Desmond
this
because Desmond
conversation.
stopped walking.
Well, what did you say again when I said that?
I said I wasn't trying to get in your business. I'm simply stating that we're all going through a lot right now, and of course none of us are mentally well.
Yeah, well, please just stop.
They just nod, understood. I will not bring it up unless you wish to speak about it.
Every one of us has multiple battles that we're fighting. Some are internal, equally as many are external, and we all know that no matter the fight, any one of us can reach out and we will all be there for them.
It's all well and good, but and I'm not the best person to talk about emotions. Believe me, I know. But I know how to survive, and we survive because of each other. And if we are not functioning, and we're just go, 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 I know we have very little choice. We have very few choices in this matter. But feel like we're gonna keep getting closer and closer to that good old that end goal a little faster than we planned to be.
What?
Are you suggesting that we need some time off?
We need to find a way to uh, lighten the load, so to speak. Like,
Tell that to the hag. She'll laugh at us, just like Nell did.
look,
I wasn't
like,
laughing at us.
Not saying you're laughing at us. Just the hag would laugh in the same way you did. We asked for some time off.
That's also rich coming from someone who is constantly glaring at me.
Saying that to Roderick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd be like, huh?
okay. So first off, I'm not the one that beat you to death. That would be those two. Not me. Well, okay, I did shoot you that one time, but you had it coming. I warned you. You know what? Since let's address this. I don't trust you. I don't know what's going on with you. You don't want to explain stuff. You want to walk around like you're so higher than us. And I get Desmond. He's royalty. You're like assistant royalty, like whatever the fuck that title it is. That you're like. I don't know if this is a Shatterkai thing, but then like I don't know. But at the same time, you seem to realize there's shit you need to fix too. But at the same time, you're still acting like you're better than me. I don't know. I don't get you. And you don't want to explain shit. So, if we're doing the whole circle of truth shit, if everyone here was in desperate need of help, you are the last person on the list I'm going to help because you have not made any effort to make me, let alone us, but I don't know how they feel about it, but me trust you at all. You were trying to steal from Desmond, and we just pretend like that's just, oh, that's fine.
Did we
You.
not glaze over the fact that Nell literally took my life under the influence?
The hag. You can't be blamed for what you do while she has you. You don't even realize what's happening until it's too late.
Tell that to him.
That's
If I'm
who
not
I'm telling it to.
mistaken, we set up the rules that if any of us attacked each other, we would attack them after Nell got taken over.
So here's the big difference since we're bringing it up.
Is there anyone else around us on the mend? Okay.
You're running just walking past.
Well, what about the time I killed you? What about the time I killed you? These people are like, the fuck kind of dysfunctional friend group is this?
Grab the kids. Come on, honey.
Right. So since we're bringing it up, even with the words that Nell just said, you can tell that Nell is feeling bad for what happened. You still are acting like, oh, well, I can explain it. I'm better than you. I'm perfect. Blah, 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 blah.
I think you're
That's
just
you.
missing a cultural difference there, Roderick, in the way they speak and hold themselves.
We
No,
also
no. Because Desmond doesn't do that.
It wasn't you I needed to apologize to. I went and made my amends where needed.
You have cast it on me repeatedly. You threw Guide. He didn't do anything to you. Think I forgot about that.
Tell her, hero, tell her.
I love guides so much.
Like, you just. Fine. No, I've kept my mouth shut because everyone else just accepts that you're just here now. We still don't know how you're here. I still feel like you're an agent of the fucking hag, which I felt like I was confirmed by all the shit you were doing to the very person you're supposed to be here to protect or whatever. But because we keep getting thrown into shit, you keep getting away with it. Fine.
I have yet to cast a spell on you since we made that rule. I have abide by everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you are
Only
the only one who
after.
seems to mistrust me.
Am I?
I'm gonna look at Nell and Thrain.
Real quick. Is everybody still walking as this is going on?
Yes.
No, Desmond stopped, so I stopped.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought we all stopped with Desmond stuff.
You're muted.
Adam.
You're still muted.
I know.
He was cursing at his mic at that point.
I'm pretty sure once the bulk of the conversation started, we would have stopped.
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
Carry
As
on.
I would have.
Like, I saw how, when you had to be locked down with chains. I saw how Thrain was constantly looking at you. I don't think he trusts you either. Am I right, Thrain? You gonna leave me hanging?
There is. I'm not gonna lie, there is some mistrust.
No, do you trust Esmeralda?
For the most part. I don't know her well enough to trust completely at this point. But I don't mistrust her.
She's also gonna glare at Roderick, at least when Thrain doesn't glare at me constantly and always wishing me death.
Desmond's
If-
gonna put a hand on Esmeralda's shoulder and like look at Roderick, then look at you. If we are going to work on this, it doesn't need to be an argument. It needs to be a discussion. Then looks at Esmeralda. I, for one, do not trust you. I know you. I've grown up with you. You are smarter than some of the decisions you've made.
What's Roderick's face doing?
I don't.
Eyebrows
see
are
that.
up in the hat.
Popped out of the blindfold into the hat. they're like,
Oh.
As soon as that happened, Brain would have just slowly looked over at Roderick, like,
Yeah, I feel like Nell also had the what? Looking at Desmond moment for that.
oh no, didn't even look at Desmond, looked straight at Roderick.
you are gifted. You are a prodigy amongst us. Yet, some of the choices here are questionable.
You mistrusting me makes sense, given what the hag had me do, but
The hag has nothing to do with this.
stupid.
Hmm?
If I wished you death, I would not have been the first person in the water when you were drowning. I thought we had patched things up. I thought we had started on the road of trust. But then you just, instead of continuing down that road, you started going right back to standard Esmeralda shit.
The first thing you said to her this morning was, "Oh, good, you're alive too." Don't act like you're doing any kindness in this, Roderick.
Because, as I was just saying, she went back to doing standard Esmeralda shit to make me not trust her.
I'm trying to think. After you saved my life, I literally. I know what you're talking about.
Wait, which thing are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like that's a mistrusting. I think that was more so because I was just being sassy.
You got to remember how Roderick is.
Additionally, are you at a point where you can be sassy with him without it being perceived as bad?
Oh no, me sassy, and then it translated to Esmeralda being.
That's the
Esmeralda is
thing, is you
sassy.
can't do that.
Esmeralda's sassy. It's not just you now.
Yeah, like, if you are making the character do it, it's not you, Sugar. You've put it in the character. She's being sassy even though Roderick doesn't trust her, so she's just kind of being a bitch in that sense.
And let me guess, you don't feel the need to, lower yourself or make any changes for a lower life form like a human, such as myself. I get it. I kind of figured you out by now. I'm just waiting for the surprise that maybe that you prove me wrong, but so far you haven't. And you don't need to prove anything to me. I get it. Whatever. I'm just saying, as long as you continue to do these things, I am going to continue to not trust you and continue to make you the lowest priority in this group, as far as I'm concerned, because I feel like the rest of us, have been through something that has united us in this overall thing that we're going through. You have not been killed by this thing and brought back and have this destiny thrust upon us or whatever the fuck is happening. At any point, you could just walk away. So what are you actually doing here?
After he finishes his rant, I do apologize for my behavior after you guys had fished me out of the water. Not to excuse myself, but my nerves were shaken. Should not have taken that out on you. It was never an intent to antagonize you. And I have healed you on numerous occasions since then. I would feel that would warrant some sense of trust.
To an extent, or is it just trying to redeem yourself in the eyes of Desmond? That part I can't figure out.
If I wish to I am here for his sister's sake, not for Desmond in himself. Yes, he is our look at him to see whether or not how much she should say. He's important where I'm from, but I would rather be focusing on what would benefit my people. And maybe that makes me selfish, I don't know, but wouldn't you risk everything to save your people? I mean, isn't that the point of this whole mission to begin with, is to save this world? For you guys, but for us, it's more so
I-
than that. It's to save our people on after saving yours.
At this point, I think we're more on self-preservation than saving anybody else.
Yeah, I think I've tried to make it clear I'm here to save my own ass. Whoever is winning at the end of the day, that's whose team I'm on. I don't have some noble grand cause like, paladins like Nell do, or,
I roll.
Her eye roll just said eye roll.
Initially, yes, we were doing this for Amethil. Right now, no. We are.
Damn if I die. Always been like that, though.
You have, but with the exception, I think no. We're just trying to survive. We want to be done with the bullshit. We've lost too many people. Too many close friends. That was needless. We've damn near lost each other a couple times.
You guys have been on this journey a lot longer than I have, and I'm sure
So
it
you can
took.
understand when we don't fully trust someone, it just appears out of nowhere. I trusted you because Desmond said he trusted you. You have given me no specific reason to trust you. Personally.
If it is with my life, I trust you.
Can't hear you.
What is going on with my shit? Is it better?
Yeah.
If it is with my life, I trust you. But as I said before, I know you smarter than your actions have shown.
Look, I can fully admit I am an asshole. I'm hard to deal with. I am aware of this. Now, the fact of the matter is, I tolerate your presence because of Desmond, and I would like to move from being there to actually trusting you and getting along. Doesn't have to like, but getting along with you as a person, not because of someone else. But I can't do that unless you start meeting us halfway, at least.
I know you're a private person. That's fine. I'm not saying you have to be as open with us as we are with each other. We are been basically all we have left. We know damn near everything about each other. We know nothing about you.
What matters not is what right or wrong is. What matters is how long we endure.
What do you mean by meet you halfway? I haven't. Let me
Snarky
think
side
that sentence
comments.
over.
Hmm?
I said,
Both of
let
you
me-
talked at once.
Is she asking Roderick what he means by?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what I mean is, it has to be more than just in the heat of combat. I healed you. Like, yeah, that's well and good and appreciated, but also kind of expected if we're supposed to survive. If you could heal or help in some sort of way and you just chose not to, that just makes you an enemy. So I, not speaking for all humanity, but from a human standpoint, that doesn't sound like much of an effort either. It's got to be, you got to. I don't know. I'm
So
not the person that does the emotion thing, so I don't know how to explain this. Nell, you're good with words and shit, right?
at least better than you, darling. Ah, so the big issue that he's having is that you seem to just keep picking at him. Now, where I grew up on city streets, and that's kind of how my friends and I operated, giving each other a hard time, do little things that would just eat at them. That was all good and friendly. I don't think that's working for Roderick as a attempt to bond. Giving him a hard time, pranking him, doing little things to mess with him, that's not helping gain his trust right now.
It can work, but you have to be on that level.
And you're not there yet.
The new, if you're, uh, okay, back before I left home and everyone had their jobs, whether it's fishing or whatever, like, you had jobs and you had like co-workers and everything. If the new guy comes up and he's trying to like talk shit, I'm just seeing it as talking shit. I'm not seeing it as, oh, my buddy's giving me a hard time, I'm gonna give him a hard time back. Like, me and Thrain have known each other for years. We've established this. That's different. I know him. I don't know you. So you doing it is far different than him doing it. Does that explain it a little better?
You maybe.
And
I'm
friends don't throw friends without asking.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were friend or foe. I'm
Huh.
glad you were friend.
Isn't that iconic? Or what's the word? That's so.
Ironic.
Yeah, that shit.
To be fair, it's pretty iconic too.
Yeah.
We do not have the luxury of tearing at one another. Every quarrel, every wound of pride drags us closer to ruin. We aren't rivals. We need to act as a single blade. Because without each piece, it shatters. Without unity, we are nothing but fragments. Esmeralda, we were born into a kingdom, an eternal kingdom, and you and I both watched it shatter. With this division, we will make the same mistake. So even if we dislike one each other or doubt one another, we are all necessary. So we need to swallow our pride and stand together, or we will not stand at all.
I will work on my mannerisms.
Can you agree with watching us for this past month that you have seen the necessity of everyone standing here?
Mimi wants to make a snide comment.
Do it.
Necessity as far as The team goes, yes. I still do not fully comprehend the other dynamics that go into what makes the group work.
You will experience that necessity with time. Each of us here have months or years with one another. And I have multiple years with you. That's why when you first joined, I had no question about it. We are no longer eternal. So with the time that we do have, look at each passing moment and truly register what is becoming of us and the people we interact with.
She's gonna nod.
We have time. We have lost time. We need to catch up. Let's get moving.
Two questions for you guys.
No and yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's all I needed to know. What is? Well, I guess three questions. First one: are you all, as you pick back up, are you falling back into that same formation you were in before?
Desmond's not going to be really single file this time. He's going to be like near the edge, kind of looking over, sightseeing now, kind of like. He's not really tense. I don't know if everyone else is still tense, but he's walking with determination.
Nell's just walking near the front, looking around. It's pretty easy to see what lays ahead or what lays behind us as we look.
Especially as you get more towards the fulcrum. I mean, then you can see like above and below,
All of
sort of
it.
down. Yeah.
Nell's towards the front. Thine will just be walking with Nell at the front, just not really saying much. Just still they're just walking.
Okay.
Yeah, Roderick is actually going to be next to both of them then. As they're walking, it's like, so now I don't know how to put this, because I know it's asking something hard, but if they find out about your mom and being what happened with Quillwise, maybe the next time you talk to her, maybe you should tell her to go somewhere where, and not tell us where.
Yeah. I've thought about that too.
Just not.
I also wanted to ask her if she knew our last name was actually Umbra. I'm still wondering about all that.
Don't know. So, Thrain, you've made it clear. You're a little touchy right now, but when you're ready to talk about what's going on, be sure to tell Nell all about it, because I don't care. And he pushes you a little bit and scurries out of your reach real quick.
So where are you walking? Are you walking between him and the edge?
Yeet that man.
It's
Yeet that man.
It's 100
Yeet that
foot.
man.
It's 100 foot wide. If you guys are in the center,
Well,
plenty of room.
Desmond
He
did
was-
say he was walking towards the edge, so I feel like we would keep to one side at least.
He was walking between you two.
Which way do you try to get away from him?
It's just straight back. He's just going to the back of the line.
What would it be to kind of like try to trip him? Like stick my foot out and try to trip him.
I mean, like a dex check versus dex save.
Not gonna get this at all with him.
You rolled pretty
Oh
good.
shit! Fall on your ass. Dwayne doesn't even miss a stride.
You just hear him laughing.
Yeah, Nell's gonna laugh while also helping you up at that point.
Hypothetically speaking, how far linearly are you all from one another? Is anybody walking ahead? Are you guys kind of like shoulder to shoulder, or like?
The three of us were shoulder to shoulder a couple seconds ago before Thrain tripped him.
How far
everyone would be
behind
shoulder to
them
shoulder.
would Esmeralda be?
No, I'm next to Desmond looking out. Like, I'm kind of just like contemplating everything and looking out.
Everyone in the line just spaced out a little bit.
So everybody's like horizontal?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody give me a strength save, please.
This is the last time we walk horizontal.
Right. Never again.
Right.
Can I use something else?
You
No.
may not.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god. Y'all so strong.
Oh no! Esmeralda, come back!
I don't think she's going anywhere.
I don't know, man. The wind may have just yanked her off the side of the fucking bridge or some shit. With a 6, she blow away like a piece of paper.
All right. So I'm gonna do kind of a. We're gonna call this a modified advantage. Thrain, Roderick, Nell. I need the three of you to roll investigation with disadvantage, and I'm gonna take the highest number of those 3 rolls.
Lucky for you,
17
I have.
or 21.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Me too.
All right.
I think my nat 1 was the best roll. I don't know.
Thrain, as you all are walking, joking, you trip Roderick. You take a step forward, and out of your peripheral, you see a glyph shimmer on the ground. And then you look to your left, and you see a series of glyphs fire off. And as it does, you feel this gust of wind kick up. And it blows in a line. You have enough time to, like, yell out, like, something. What do you yell? Like, you have, like, one word you can say.
Fuck.
Brace.
Okay. So you just you hear Thrain just yell out, "Brace!" And you see him, like, hunker down onto the ground. Desmond, almost immediately after seeing that, you hunker yourself down on the ground as well. Now, as you're helping Roderick up, you see them doing that, and you sort of brace yourself while holding Roderick for a moment. Roderick, given the situation here, go ahead and give me another strength save.
I can't use that nose.
I'm going to let you roll with advantage, since how Nell is technically, like, holding you.
I don't think that's gonna help much. Oh, maybe it is.
It'd be the same roll, 18. Okay. Esmeralda. As you see everybody bracing, you're just out of reach from where Desmond is to be able to grab him. As you like reach for a moment, you feel yourself get pushed 15 feet to your left, and then push 15 feet to your left, and then push 15 feet to your left as you hit every one of these runes.
Oh my god.
She's like skipping on water.
And you all watch as Esmeralda gets blown completely off of this bridge.
Oh fuck.
You all are under difficult terrain as this wind is blowing. It is taking everything that you can to be able to keep yourself from being swept away from this gust of wind, from this trap that triggers.
I was near the edge. Is there like land underneath us?
How directly do you want me to answer this question? Yes.
It's not straight water, right?
It's straight water.
Fuck.
Oof.
I was walking to the right of Esmeralda. Is it blowing to like my left, pushing me to the right?
So I guess you all can orient me on this one here. Who's furthest left? Who's furthest right?
I think it went. Nell was in the middle. Roderick, Thrain. Is it how we were?
Yeah.
So then-
Esmeralda and Desmond.
Okay, so then Esmeralda is blowing beyond, like away from Desmond, towards the rest of the group.
Am
Here,
I able to attempt to snatch her up before she blows away like a fucking plastic bag?
You know, because you're already holding on to a plastic bag that is Roderick. Esmeralda, go ahead and give me another save though. I'll do advantage on that, since how you have to fly past essentially 3 people.
Second roll the advantage.
No, just roll it normal. Roll it flat.
Okay.
Strength save flat. Okay. Yeah, you get caught by the wind as you're like going past Thrain. Thrain grabs your arm and you just slip out and.
As soon as I see Esmeralda get hit by like 3 runes in a row, can I like get up and kind of run in the direction, or like purposefully fail to move in that direction?
Yeah. So if you want to purposefully fail, you can. Because again, you're under difficult terrain because this is gonna blow you if you like off your feet and knock you off the ledge. So if you seen her get hit and then all of a sudden she's 45 feet away from you in just a blink of an eye, if you wanted to like forego and like yeah.
So gonna purposefully fail and also at the same time like use my blessing to get 30 feet that way.
Okay.
Towards her. Then just keep failing back to back until she gets blown off and I get blown off with her.
Oh, no. You don't have to worry about the back-to-back. It's a one-time deal.
Okay.
These all are triggering consecutively. These glyphs were actually sent to go off, and the trigger of them is the other ones going off. So, when you choose to fail, you essentially like jump up into the air, and this gust of wind catches you, and it carries you. You use your blessing. You pop 30 feet ahead, so you're about 15 feet away from Esmeralda. So you would all see this happening, and then you would see both of them off the edge.
You see Desmond purposefully do this.
He has a plan, right?
I mean, from the best Thrain can tell, Desmond always has a plan.
How far are we from the edge that they just went over?
50 feet, give or take.
nothing I'm gonna be able to do in time. Like, Roger's not even gonna say anything. He's just going to take off running towards the edge.
Yep.
So,
Same.
running towards the edge, like haphazardly, or trying to brace yourself from the wind so you're not swept up too?
Trying to brace himself to stay in control of
Okay.
his motion.
Then you'll be moving at half speed. So you can move 15 feet, 30 with a dash.
He can move 10. He has 5 less feet of movement.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
So,
We're moving at the same speed of Thrain.
yeah, so you can move 50 feet on a dash.
Okay. Yep, he's dashing then.
So, like, by the end of your movement, you could essentially make it to the edge of it.
Okay.
He can... Wouldn't it be halfway there?
No, because
It's difficult
we
terrain
established
and
he's
we're
in, like, the
dashing?
middle, so there's, like, 50 feet on either side. If you're in the middle, right?
You know, difficult terrain halved, though.
Right, if he's dashing and he has 25 feet movement... Oh, it'd be only 25 then, huh? I'm thinking, for some reason I was thinking that 25 was the reduced. Yeah, okay, so you could only move 25 feet.
Okay.
So you get, about halfway between the center and the edge, so quarter of the way there.
Yeah,
Three
he's
quarters
getting
of
as
the
far as he can, and then that's his reaction or turn or whatnot.
Sure. Now you can get a little bit further than Roderick, as you would watch Desmond and Esmeralda just vanish over the edge.
I'm gonna go keep working with them, but I'm gonna look around and see if I see anyone else being affected by this, because I know, I mean, this bridge didn't have anybody that we saw, but I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anyone else.
Sure, give me a perception roll.
He perceived it all right.
Give me a Arcana roll, please. You give me an Arcana roll, or you could give me a Religion roll with disadvantage.
Arcana don't like me.
You rolled 6-9. Nice. So you don't see any other people, and from your immediate like glance around, you have like this freight train in your ear of the wind just right now. But you don't see any other glyphs, and you're seeing the glyphs that are activated flickering out like they're gonna be ending.
It's not much longer. Hold on.
All right, Desmond, what's your plan here?
So he got in front of her and he fell off before her, right?
Not with one charge.
Okay.
If you did both, you could get in front of her, because she was already 45 feet away by the time you act.
Okay.
So if you dash 30, then like you're still 15 behind her.
So, being 15 behind her, he is going to do about 20 feet with another charge of his blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used any of these yet. So, another charge appears in front of her, turns so he's like facing her as he's falling, and just like holds his arms out towards her.
Okay. And then you wave bye and you teleport away. Just wanted to get in front so you could see it. Esmeralda, are you reaching out towards Desmond or anything? You're not even in the room to hear me saying this.
She has her headset.
Okay.
Okay, what's
But
up?
she muted her VDL, so she couldn't even talk if she didn't wanted to.
So Desmond poofs just in front of you and reaches out for you. Are you reaching out to him as you're falling?
Yes.
Okay.
So Desmond will grab onto her hand as she reaches out towards him, pull her close into an embrace, and as he's holding her, with his action, fucking again, flight fucking potion. Another spell slot. There goes all my level ones.
Okay.
Then, if there's no turn order or anything like that, once he gets his bonus action back, the fucking pop. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna use his atomizer to spray the potion over both of them.
All right. All right. So you poof in front of her. You grab her. You quickly pull out one of the potions, shake it up, put the atomizer on it, pop it. You both get hit with the vapors, and after that first round of wind, it immediately dies off. So they all trigger, and then it's gone. So Nell, Roderick, Thrain, what are you doing up at the top?
Seeing them floating.
Yeah, as soon as they are no longer falling, it's just
I'm looking
waiting
for
for them to
more
pick up.
glyphs.
Roger's looking for whoever set the glyphs.
Yeah, I'm gonna do perception to try to see what the fuck's going on here.
Sure, you may do
Is
that.
it perception or investigation for more glyphs?
For the glyphs themselves, it would be investigation.
Doesn't matter, Nell doesn't see shit.
Oh, dance on that 20 again. I'm like, oh, please.
Roderick, you do not know who set those off. Definitely didn't see Thrain do it. Nell, as you're looking, you sort of survey left and right. You don't really see anything, and your focus is more concentrated over the edge as you see Desmond, put the atomizer on the potion. You see the same vapors come off that you've seen before. So you kind of have an idea of what's going on, but like nothing really is jumping out at you as noteworthy outside of that. And Thrain, you do not see any additional glyphs.
Once they get up here, can we just get the fuck off this bridge?
I'm just gonna have to keep trying, but just gonna, I guess, have to look for traps now. I'm surprised you didn't notice them sooner. You're usually really good about rocks being weird.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. We were all... No one would expect something like this on Sylvanus's mend.
And as we just discussed, we're all a little off our game right now.
I feel like I've been fucking up more and more recently.
The stress is getting to all of us. We've all been making mistakes lately.
Can't even... Shakes his head and doesn't continue the thought.
Can't even...
I don't know what you saw or if you saw it. I tried to activate a rune I had. Damn near killed me.
I nearly became an ice sculptor just yesterday. So I understand.
If Desmond would have been seconds slower, I would not be here. Because I tried to do something that I had not practiced before.
All we can do is practice, so.
Hey man, I wouldn't be here after having slugs bury into my chest, which I'm still waking
I
up in
could have brought
sweats
you
over
back.
that. Yeah, but you can't fix the mental. What? Yeah. If that ever happens to you, you'll understand. Yeah, it's not easy to get over.
I'm just gonna do my best to not imagine what that felt like.
Right. And Nell has lost an arm and almost lost another arm, and like we're all going through something. It's fine. It didn't work out. Yeah, we've all fucked up. We cover each other's fuck ups. We keep moving on. What's particularly bothering you, though?
Same goddamn thing you bring up every time you have an issue with me. Fucking deity. Okay. Feel the magic there. Feel the whatever it is. But that's it. I don't even know who the fuck I'm praying to anymore. Someone who does it regularly. It'd be nice to fucking know. Because when I don't, it's kind of humiliating to not even know who I'm praying to. Praying to a fucking devil, if anything.
How does Nell feel when Thrain says that he could be potentially praying to a devil?
I wasn't under the impression that Nell was right there at this point as they were looking over the edge at the other two, but
Did you walk away because we were having a conversation before?
That'd be pretty fucking rude.
Right? I'd be like, all right, fine. I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
All right, ready to bare my soul. Oh, okay. I guess you're not.
well, we had the whole fucking glyph situation. I didn't realize that like we had all regrouped after that.
We're waiting for the two of them to make it back up.
Yeah.
Got it. I didn't realize you were both also at the edge. Okay. Sorry. I'm falling asleep. Nell will sigh, and they're going to use their divine sense to see if anything's different.
Smite his ass.
I thought it was going to be smite.
A divine smite his ass. Fuck you.
Right off the edge.
Just trying to see if something looks off about him more than usual.
Not any more than usual, no.
I know more than usual. I mean the fiend mark we all bear.
Yeah. No, I mean, like,
Yeah.
no,
And
there's
Adam
no.
was making a face. I know. I was
No.
like, no, you're
No,
you.
yeah, I as far as I know,
Mhm.
I'm normal. But Cliff be doing Cliff things.
I don't know how to take that.
Cliff, stop doing Cliff things.
I don't.
With love, Cliff.
I
Take
don't
that
know
with
how
love.
to. I don't know how to not do that.
regardless, you are still you. And I know faith is huge for you right now, but with my divine sense, I can feel good or evil. And you still ring like you always have. So I don't think they're affecting you in a negative way. Whatever they
Physically and magically, no.
are. No, but typically when somebody starts to pray to a dark entity, it starts to affect how the good sounds in their sounds through divine sense. I don't believe it's a devil. I'm not saying they are purely good, but whomever you pray to, I do not believe they are evil.
I mean, hey, I'm not the faith guy, but if their goals align with ours, does it really matter for right now?
How would I know?
You,
I have no way. They have not communicated with me at all.
Other than that first time.
they're providing you your magic stuff, right?
Yeah, but
Ungrateful.
I don't think they would do that for no reason. And uh, Grandma used to say if it was like a devil thing, they usually make it clear like what the terms of
The contract, yes.
yeah, contract stuff like that. Like they make it clear they don't leave you in the dark. They because they want something and they don't want you to be confused about it. So
I was told to be a divine champion of death.
yeah, you kill a lot of shit.
There are a lot of gods that deal with death. Old and new gods.
That's where
Not
I'm
all of them are evil.
I trust you when you say you don't think they're evil, but
Do not take my word as gospel. It is just my belief.
And
I'm
death
using your
is
words as hope.
death is a part of life, not necessarily good or evil. At least that's what Grandma would say.
Of course.
Down there, just gesture down. I don't know why I said what I said to Desmond. But something that I don't want to say felt right, just
Or rather, it felt wrong to watch.
to a different degree than just felt wrong. Felt like it was
Blasphemy?
like someone was stabbing me in my soul watching that.
Cliff, what kind of role would you have Nell do to think about the gods and what ones have the domains of death?
Religion?
I wasn't sure if I was going to be allowed history, okay?
So,
I was trying to get away with the better role.
I mean, so without rolling, I mean, you would know that the current portfolio of death belongs to Lilith. What more beyond that would you want to know?
Well, Megan knows of Steric and Kalimvor and the difference of, like, the dead three. Because, yeah, technically, Baal's the god of murder, but murder's a kind of death.
So you're thinking of like anybody else who might be like when the portfolios were redistributed, they were like condensed down to like the core portfolios. So yeah, give me a religion roll. If you want to try to figure out any more than that. Yeah.
It danced on that fucking 20 for me for a half second there. I was like, ah! No.
Yeah, I mean, so you through your paladin training, you would know of the old gods. So like there's no mystery to it. You might not be as well versed in them because basically for most of your life now, like the new gods have held the portfolio. Well, I guess not most of your life. You're old enough. You know the old
Half
gods.
the life.
But the only active god of death is Lilith.
And Lilith is
The person that
girl
Desmond
one.
hates.
Yeah.
The child.
Yeah. As of right now, the only person with the portfolio of death that is an active god would be Lilith, who is a little girl, the one that Desmond speaks of so poorly.
Fuck.
So, did the voice sound like a child when it spoke to you?
If
You don't remember?
I have a brain remember kinda, but
So like you wouldn't have you would have more picked up on like the feelings of these words more so than the sounds of these words, if that makes sense. This was like an ethereal voice speaking to your mind. If you had to say a definitive yes or no, you probably would say no, it didn't sound like a little girl.
So it could have been.
it wasn't really words or didn't really.
It was in the head. Adam, your mic stopped.
Sorry, the assistant on my desk decided to wake up. I'm not gonna say it because it's going to wake up again.
Oh, your Google Assistant?
Uh-huh.
I was like, you got a cat?
The mama?
Didn't really hear the words per se, but I can't say that it did sound like one.
Well, it could be Lilith. Or it could be any of the other older gods who had death in their domain that has enough belief that they have any form of power to still reach the mortal plane.
That's the thing. Doesn't even have to be this plane. The material plane. When I died, I was I in the, is it the negative or was I in the Shadowfell?
Best that you could tell, you were in the Shadowfell.
Because I know
The creature was not from the Shadowfell.
Okay, I was like, I know we talked about this in character. I just don't remember.
Yeah, the creature that you fought was definitely from the negative plane, but where you fought it was in the Shadowfell.
Okay. When I died, I was in the Shadowfell.
No, I didn't say the material plane. I said the mortal. He has to have enough strength to reach those who are the living. Who could possibly believe? And as you hung in between the mortal plane and that of the dead, is where they were able to speak to you most clearly. All we know is that it was certainly something divine, because, well, of how Desmond reacted to finding out that that creature swiped its claws across your chest and you're still here breathing. We know you shouldn't be here, but we're all glad that you are.
Sorry if I'm off for a while, but that's why. It's starting to get to me.
Nell puts a hand on his back and says, well, anytime you want to vent about it, even if the story doesn't change, and you just need to get it off your chest yet again, I'll always be here to listen. Just because we know that we can't change something doesn't mean it's going to change how we feel about it.
And if you need to handle it the old fashioned dwarven way, we just need to grab some ales and get into a bar fight just to get you through it. I got you there.
Cliff, I like that you actually updated that drawing, that distance. I didn't happen to see that.
What?
Yeah.
Adam's being fucking nosy.
No, I had the Amethil map up this whole time because I like
See?
having a map on the screen.
Being nosy.
I always
Um,
have a map up.
So, as you all continue on your adventure, for the remainder of the day, you see no other issues. You come across no cultists, you come across no additional runes. For my knowledge, is your plan to essentially travel through to Waylo just straight shot as fast as you can get there?
No, because we had wanted to go south to hit up the Ironbeard mines.
Did we?
Yeah, I thought we
the
had
point of
discussed going
that
there
was
to get monies.
I thought the point of that was to get a ship to possibly make the trip faster.
Yes, that's why we had to go south first, was to get there, and then there's that port that's just to the south of Durian that we could possibly get a boat at.
Okay.
Now, it might not be a shipping port at Waylo, but I'm sure there's still a place that you can dock.
So is your plan to travel through to like Barrel's Hope to Durian and then to the Iron Beard Mines, or are you gonna try to avoid Durian, or what's the plan?
Avoid Durian, go around Durian, but you know.
Sure.
Yeah, Ironbeard Mines, and then over to the docks down south.
Sure. Okay, so You all have 9-10 days worth of travel ahead of you before you get to the Ironbeard mines. During your travels, you have no other run-ins with the cultists. And after a few days of travel, everything seems eerily normal. Not normal in the sense of what you all are used to, but normal in the sense of
How it used to be.
it doesn't feel like you're being hunted. It doesn't feel like there's a calamity at hand. And that bothers you more knowing that nothing is happening in this moment. We'll pick up next week, ironing out any of the downtime that you all want to do. So in the, we'll say prepare 9 days of travel, depending on roles. Could be up to 10 days of travel. That many downtime events, or if there's anything else you plan on doing during that time. So if you plan on reaching out to anybody, anything like that, we will start up next week at the Ironbeard Mines. We will resolve any of the downtime events or any of the RP that needs to be resolved. And that's where we'll pick things up next week. So on that note, we're going to call it, and we will raid out to someone. I don't know who that someone is yet, but someone.
I just thought that was an interesting username. I was like, Shamwan?
Shamwan.
That's fun. Are you sure?
That's going to be my new username, is someone. I like the way this looks. So you know what that means.
It's your channel.
Pretty layout.
Damn it, you're right. It is. I did it again. They've only been on for 3 hours and 12 minutes, right? No one ends after like 3 hours and 12 minutes. That seems like a weird time to end, so I think it should be safe. So we're gonna go to Mellow the Fairy. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening. We're not doing Etheria this Friday, right? Or we are this
We
Friday.
should be.
Okay. I don't know. You're the
That
fucking
would be
DM,
the
man.
other
Are
way.
we?
That would be the
always
other
asking
one.
everyone else.
That would be the other Friday. Yes, I was already all excited today that I was gonna get to play. I was thinking about. I was like, I get 2 D&Ds this week. Woo!
High probability there will be Etheria on Friday. And then we will be back next Tuesday for episode 58 of Adventures from Amethil. Have a great night. Bye!
Bye.
We're excited about your game, Cliff. Excited for Sins.
Yeah, I know.